There were Capulets, there were Montagues, who were fighting in Verona one day. When the prince arrived to ban it forcefully, he told them, "Can it, or your lives will be the forfeit that you'll pay." Romeo, full of woe, met his friend Benvolio. After Roslyn he was pinin', but he finally stopped his whinin' and agreed that to a masquerade they'd go. A bunch of guys in Romeo met their friend Mercutio, who began to rant about Queen Mab. She was a legendary hag, Merc was being such a drag, till his homie Romeo said, "Cut the gab." Young Montagues, they had the blues. Party crashing was their way of having fun. They arrived at Cappy's party, started dancing hale and hearty, wearing costumes so there would be no harm done. When Juliet appeared, Romeo got weird and started babbling about pilgrims saying prayers. Juliet said, "Hold it, mister," but he went ahead and kissed her. Raging hormones caught these lovebirds unawares. Look at me, how can it be that I should love a loathed enemy? Juliet was quite disturbed, Romeo also perturbed, jumped the orchard wall by Julie's balcony. Juliet began to chatter that the only thing that mattered was the guy himself and not his hated name. Romeo was there and heard her, took a chance on getting murdered, climbed to meet her and agreed he felt the same way too. They began to make a plan to cement their lovers' vows the following day. Romeo parted till the morrow. Julie said, "'Tis such sweet sorrow," rhyming couplets till the breaking of the day. On the morrow things got bad. Tybalt Capulet was mad, and he challenged Romeo to fight a duel. Lover boy refused politely, but when he refused to fight, he left Mercutio lying in a bloody pool. "Tybalt, you scum, you dirty bum, now by Romeo's hand you must die." Tybalt's life is now undone, Romeo is on the run, and to Padua he now must fly. Talk about love being fickle, Juliet was in a pickle. What with Tybalt killed by Romeo, her spouse, yes, spouse, but her father's only care is that she's married off to Paris, so she rants and raves with nurse around the house. Boo-hoo-hoo, what to do? Now that Tybalt's gone, I wish that I were dead. Friar Lawrence is the man with the herbal essence plan, helping Juliet fake her death alone in bed. Now the plot begins to thicken and the twist begin to quicken as the friar plans a morbid double play. He'll have Romeo to meet him in old Cappy's mausoleum, where he'll grab his bride and they can run away. Dearie me, tragedy. Romeo arrived before he knew the score. Saw his wife there in the casket, then took out a little flask and drank it all and threw a kiss and hit the floor. Now poor Juliet's awake and feeling just a little shaken, sees her Romeo as dead can be. Grabs the bottle from his fingers, but no poison for her lingers. Drunk it all, she cried, and left no drop for me. Dearie me, tragedy. With my husband dead, my life is all a tilt. He drank all the poison liquor, but his dagger will be quicker, so she plunged it in her chest up to the hilt. Comes the prince's final scene, where he boldly gets to scream 2 times loudly, "All are punished! All are punished!" But it doesn't make amends, and the play comes to an end with the major players all still stone cold dead. Lady dears, dry your tears, learn the lesson that our lover's tale has taught. Keep emotions cool and settled. If you let your parents meddle, the result may be your own blame, star-crossed out of luck, gosh darn fault.